Alright, let's see how rusty I am. Here is a couple of showdown videos. They're not particularly amazing, but it's still content nonetheless. And I would have liked to get actual Wi-Fi battles, but that's difficult this day and age, as I mention in every single video. And I think I found a reason for that, but I will post that in another video, which will likely be an update video in the future. We'll see. I'm going to lead off with Gengar after thinking for a little while, because, you know, that's what you do in Pokemon games, you think. And he goes up to Tentacruel, and of course I miss Focus Blast, which, every time I used Focus Blast in this thing, pretty much I missed, so that's great. I can understand why Focus Blast is such a great move. You gotta focus really hard, and, the random number generator doesn't like to focus that much. So I'm going to Thunderbolt, he's going to Toxic Spikes, we're just going to exchange some stuff here and there. And I'm pretty much setting up this match for him to win. And it probably could have been avoided, but it's really hard to guess what your opponents are going to do. And that's really all you do in Pokemon games is guess, and you call it a prediction because you want to sound like you actually know what you're talking about. But in reality, you're just trying to see what your opponent does. So I take out his Tentacruel, I go for Thunderbolt again because worst case scenario, he gives out a Jolteon and it doesn't do anything because it would just be at full health regardless. Now I'm going to sit there and think a little bit. He's going to Shadow Ball me, which is okay because Gengar is kind of useless in this match. The only thing he would have been good for would have been Lucario, really. And, well, as you can see, Gengar is no longer here and Lucario is still around. So now I have to choose what I want to go out to next, and I figure Tyranitar is the best choice because Tyranitar has decent special defense and the Sandstorm will help boost it. And now I'm just going to go for a Crunch. Nice if I had Pursuit, but I don't, and he gets up to Lucario. Does a nice chunk, I guess, even though Lucario resists it twice. And now I'm going to go out to Skarmory because Skarm's the best thing I have to take anything, and he's apparently just that great because he does over half, and well, I mean, that's about what you'd expect because my Skarmory, I don't know if I'm special defensive or not. I wouldn't think so with Heatran on my team because Heatran's generally my special wall if I'm using a team like this. So he's gonna finish me off with another close combat, which is just like okay, that's cool, I guess. Go out to Breloom now because I really have no choice. If I don't go for a Mach Punch here, then he's gonna be able to sweep me with Lucario, which, well, he wouldn't be able to kill Garchomp, but still, it's the thought that counts. I just decided to go for the Mach Punch here after deciding between Stone Edge and Mach Punch because I have to go for Mach Punch, there's no way around it. And I end up killing the Lucario. So now he's gonna bring out his Politoed. And, well, Breloom's really my only answer for Politoed, but, I don't know. This guy's running kind of a novelty team. I don't know too many people that run Scarf Politoed, but he does. And, spoilers. So I'll go back out to Tyranitar to take the Ice Beam because I need to get Sand back up, and Tyranitar's really the best thing I can go into on a Politoed. I didn't know he was choiced at this point. I found out later. Or at least I think he's choiced, because that seems the most logical thing, unless he's got leftovers and I'm just not paying attention, but since he's at 94%, I doubt he has leftovers. Because if he had leftovers, he'd be at full. So yeah, he doesn't have leftovers. He's definitely choiced in some fashion, I'm guessing. Go for Crunch, does about as much damage as it did to the Lucario, which, well, Skarm, I guess that's impressive. So now I'm just going to fire off a Flamethrower, and the way I see it, I'm pretty much dead no matter what I do here. And I get the burn. Woohoo. Awesome. So here I just decide, you know what, screw it, if he attacks then whatever, I'm dead anyway. But he decides to roost and I kill off Skarmory with the Focus Punch, which I don't remember how much Flamethrower did, but whatever. So he's gonna bring out Politoed again, and this is where I find out whether or not he's choiced. I'm just gonna stay, well, I don't find out if he's choiced here, but I decide I'm just gonna let Tyranitar die because it's going to die no matter what I do, really, so may as well just go ahead and take it out. We'll get killed, whatever. Yeah. Now I've got to decide what I want to go into. I decided to go into Breloom, and I'm thinking I should be faster if he's not choiced, and I don't think that he's faster otherwise, but it turns out that he is either just faster naturally. I have no idea what Politoads generally run. I just know Politoads just... I don't really understand the appeal of Choice Politoed. It just doesn't seem like it would work out that well, because once your weather's gone, then you've got Pokemon that are kind of useless without it. And, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'd prefer running bulky Politoed. Well, I don't know. It works out for him in this match. So now I figure out he's choiced, and he obviously has to be choiced, because if he wasn't choiced, he wouldn't have switched out here. And I'm getting ahead of myself, but this battle was only 6 minutes, and I thought that speeding it up would be kind of stupid. But turns out that I probably could have sped it up and been okay. But, gonna go for that sub, because I know he's gonna switch. And he brings out Dragonite. He's gonna Earthquake me, and I Toxic, but he's got the freaking Lumberry. And I know Dragonites generally carry that, but still, it's not something I'm used to seeing, I guess, because I usually run Choice Dragonite. But, yeah, this is the beginning of the end, because I couldn't get that little bit of toxic damage off on him. I couldn't kill him with an Outrage. And, I think I would have lost either way, but it would have just been nice to get my frustration out on this Dragonite, I guess. And I'm going to Stone Edge now, throw those rocks up at it. Because, well, actually, I'm just going to go for Outrage. What am I saying? But yeah, this is the end of the match because I'm going to Outrage, and then I'm going to lose because he's going to live on 6%, and he's going to die to Life Orb. No, not Life Orb. He didn't have Life Orb. He gets hurt by Rough Skin. Right. So yeah, that's the match, and he goes all happy face in the chat, even though I cut the chat out because the chat's not important. And this battle is against a guy with a Dark Team, which I'm pretty well matched up against, except for the fact that the priority on his team could be a problem. So I'm just going to leave with Breloom, and I just go for Low Sweep because I thought he would switch or something to like a faster poke. But it turns out I end up setting myself up here for greatness because he's got Defiant, and that's going to make him get +2 attack because I went for a super effective move. Brilliant, I know. So I'm gonna bring out Skarm now. I think that seems no. What do I go to? I don't remember. I just had this match. How can I not remember? Skarmory seems like the right choice. Tell me I go out to Skarmory. Come on, self. Skarmory. Heatran. What? Whatever. So I got to Heatran, and I figure that he's not going to be able to do anything to me, but he's got Brick Break. So yeah. Now, I guess that was. I don't know. I really should have gone out to Skarmory. He goes for Sucker Punch for some reason. I don't quite understand the reasoning behind that. I mean, it did a bit of damage, but still, it just kind of seems strange to me. Now he's going to go for Superpower with Absol, whatever. I don't know why I said that 3 times in a row. Kind of stupid of me. So now I'm going to go out to Gengar, and I'm just like, okay, if he's choiced, then that's cool. I'm just going to fire off Focus Blast. And since Gengar's not wearing glasses, he misses because Gengar's got 0 vision because he's dead. And now I've got to decide to go out to Skarmory here, and he goes for Crunch, which that's fine by me. And I figure I'm just going to get up my rocks, and we both decide to exchange rocks, set them up around us. They look very nice. They're very complementary to this volcano-type background that the Showdown folks have drawn for us. And now we are going to exchange a few blows. He's going to try and counter me as I go for a Whirlwind. Get it? Blows, because wind. No, actually, I didn't make that joke because I knew it was coming up. I just thought that it would make sense. So now he gets up to Absol, and I'm like, well, he's probably going to go for the superpower, and I'm going to live, and then I'm going to kill him off with the Brave Bird. And that's exactly what happens. And there you go. As if ever happens. Yeah, there we go. Get that all taken care of. And now he's going to bring out Weavile. And Weavile is still garbage. He goes for Ice Punch. Doesn't kill me. I roost. So now I'm basically going to send Skarmory on a Kamikaze mission. And he's going to Ice Punch me again. He gets a freeze, but I thaw immediately because Skarmory can't be frozen for too long because it's got the Wings of Steel that can easily beat itself out of because, you know, They use metal to drill into ice, I guess. And that's going to take him out from the sandstorm. I'm surprised he actually didn't die to the brave bird, but, I mean, it's not like my Skarmory is majorly attack-oriented. Now he's going to bring out Crocodile, which, okay, that's cool. He's got Moxie, because who wouldn't run Moxie? I'm going to go for the sub. No, wait, I'm actually going to switch because the obvious superpower is obvious. Even though he honestly should have gone for Earthquake, but whatever. I just got Gengar either way because I know he's not going to go for a Dark move. That'd be stupid. And now I'm just going to fire off another Focus Blast. And I hit for once in my life, and I crit, which probably didn't matter. But the world will never know. Now I'm pretty much guaranteed to be sent out against the Honchkrow he has in the wings, and he's going to Sucker Punch me. So I'm going to have to make sure that I get away from that. Gengar can't have too many sweets, otherwise it'll keep him past his bedtime even though he's already dead. I mean, dead people gotta sleep too. That's why they call it Eternal Slumber. And Tyranitar's going to come out, and I've got plans here. I'm just going to go for the sub, and that will more or less secure my victory. I'm going to Focus Punch now, and he's going to Earthquake, which is weird for a Tyranitar to have, but no, actually it's not weird. It's weird for a Tyranitar to have Sucker Punch. Yeah, Sucker Punch, a move it totally gets. I don't know how it actually gets that. I don't think it does. But he's going to Sucker Punch me for some reason, and I'm going to Flamethrower for some reason. But it doesn't matter, because no matter what I do, I'm going to win the match, unless he decides to just Roost stall me forever. I'm going to sub, figuring he's going to Roost, and then I can just get a free sub up, but he doesn't, so whatever. And he got mad because I won. Anyways, those are two pretty good games. I'm going to post more Showdown stuff because there's no other stuff for me to really do. I have a battle against Zebra on Wi-Fi, but, you know, I've never battled him before, so I should obviously prioritize that to get it up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you want to. It's fine by me. And I want to get more stuff done so I can upload more for you guys. So yeah, thanks.